Welcome to the Trade Funder Options Program. This will be the first of 3 videos talking about the DX Web Platform overview. The first is going to cover the Market tab, the first thing you'll see when you first log on to the platform. At the top, you're going to have your main toolbar. If you want to add new windows to your platform, this is where you're going to go to select it. Also, if you accidentally close a window and you can't find it again, if you want to add the window back, this is where you can go to do it. If you want to add more charts, if you want to add more watch lists, if you want to add more options chains, this is also where you go to accomplish that. To your right is going to be the time zone of where you are currently in. If you're in the Central, it'll be Central, Eastern, Eastern. The next is going to be your account tab. So if you have multiple accounts, this is where you're going to go to toggle between them. Balance refers to your balance with all realized positions having been closed. Equity is your balance with realized positions and any unrealized P&L. Net liquidation would be your balance if all positions were flattened. Available funds is leftover buying power. UPL means your unrealized P&L for that session. And the day RPL means the day realized P&L for that session. Market data you cannot change. Notifications would be if there's any messages on your platform. This is where you're going to go to see it. Next is going to be your layout. So if you do customize your layout or move things around and you want to save it, just please be sure to go in here and select save. That way when it next loads, it'll pull up exactly how you left it. Lastly will be your system actions or settings. So it says change password. That's actually not available. You cannot change the password. It is the one you receive from Trade Funder. Account statement. If you wanted to download a hard copy of your trade log or your performance, this is where you can go to do that. It defaults to the dark theme, so if you wanted to switch to the light theme, this is where it's available. Only English is available at this time, and then if you want to log out or log into a different user, this is where you can go to do that. Next will be the charts. Right now it comes set with 2 charts as a default. If you wanted to move that, you can see that there's these little dots here and you can just pull it and drag. So this will move windows around your screen. If you want to pull it back, it's like just customizing anything else. You just drag the borders and you can resize it again. Clicking the plus will allow you to add separate windows within this window. So if you click chart here, it's actually going to create a new window within the window. If you wanted to create a separate standalone window, similar to what you have next to it, then you want to go back up to the top and then select chart, and that's going to create a separate standalone window. Next, change the symbols. So if you want to watch something else, you type it into the field here and it's going to populate and it'll pull up. Next to that is the instrument description. If you wanted to link it to a separate window, this is going to change the time frame: 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Next will be the chart type. So it defaults to candle, but if you wanted bar, line, area, etc. Next, if you want to compare it to a symbol. Study settings. So if you want to add moving averages, VWAPs, etc., this is where you can go to do that. Just keep scrolling over. You can zoom in. This one's kind of interesting. It's a multi-chart. So I showed you how to add a window within a window and then a separate window entirely. This is kind of nice if you like to compare different time frames at the same time. So some people like to do 1 minute and 5 minute, or daily and weekly. So this lets you compare different time frames of the same symbol. I'm going to go back to the original, but that's a nice one if you would like to watch multiple time frames at once. Next to that, you can save the layout. Layers, you can export it if you want to like download it. You can take a screenshot. And then the settings, the one main thing you want to do here is just ensure that extended hours selected so you could see pre and post market prints. It says buy and sell. If you are trading options, this won't apply to you. If you do have a stock account, then this is going to be where you can buy or sell shares through the chart. But for options, this won't apply. Next, you can pop this out. This means that you could open it and stretch it across multiple windows on your PC. So if you have 2, 3, multiple monitors, you can pop these out and they can be their own windows. They don't need to be contained to just one window for your PC. And then this resizes it and closes it. On the left hand side, these are going to be your drawing tools, trend lines, circles, ellipses. If you want to make notations, to delete, you just go on the bottom and select delete all drawings. Next, you'll see your watch lists. There's several that come default on the platform. If you want to see the Dow, the NASDAQ, the Russell, S&P, these will all be available as defaults. If you want to create your own, you can do that too. You just create new, and then you just add the symbols you want to follow. So this is going to show you the different names. You can sort by net change, and then this will show you percentage risers or point fallers. So this is a nice way to keep track of many different names at once. You can manage your columns. You can change out the columns if you wish, and then similar to all the other windows here, you can pop it out and open it on a separate screen if you have multiple monitors.